Looking to Netflix and chill this weekend? We've got just the thing. Catch all these killer films before they leave the streaming platform, possibly for good. Each of these titles will be gone by September 1st, so time is of the essence here. Godspeed. The Hangover redefined the comedy genre when it stormed into theaters in 2009. Starring Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, Doug Billings, and Zach Galifianakis, the film follows four theoretically upstanding young men as they descend upon Las Vegas for a bachelor party. But the night they arrive, these stand-up dudes get full-down drunk and wake up the next morning with no recollection of the night before. What's worse, the groom-to-be has mysteriously gone missing.
I looked everywhere. Gym, casino, front desk, nobody's seen Doug. He's not here.
Now it's a race against time as everyone scrambles to retrace their steps and find Doug before his fiancée figures out what's going on.
Where's Doug?
He is paying the bill. We just had a delicious brunch.
And we're in a big hurry to get back, so we gotta get going.
Throughout their quest, they encounter some intensely strange and unsavory characters, all while suffering from the mother of all hangovers.
So, if you guys know if there's gonna be one.
The Hangover will be staggering away from Netflix on September 1st. It's the film that reinvigorated the Batman property after the critical and commercial failure of 1997's Batman and Robin. Released in 2005, Batman Begins stars Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, a dark and brooding gentleman who witnessed the brutal murder of his parents as a child. Wayne eventually becomes a full-fledged vigilante, determined to wipe crime off the streets of Gotham City. Operating under the guise of Batman, the Caped Crusader battles a nefarious psychiatrist Dr. Jonathan Crane, portrayed by Cillian Murphy.
Psychopharmacology is my primary form. I'm a strong advocate. Outside, he was a giant. In here, only the mind can grant you power.
Otherwise known as Scarecrow, this iconic baddie is hell-bent on plunging the city into the depths of chaos. The question is, will he succeed? Find out before Batman Begins flies away from Netflix on September 1st. Hey, here's an idea. Why not turn your evening into a dark and disturbing double feature? You simply can't go wrong with The Dark Knight, a 2008 sequel to Batman Begins. This time, Batman takes on one of his most notorious rivals, the Joker, played to perfection by the late Heath Ledger.
Why so serious?
Throughout the film, the maniacal madman commits countless crimes, undercutting Batman's status in Gotham and plunging the city into complete and utter darkness. This time, the question is, has Batman finally met his match? It's the perfect time to reacquaint yourself with Ledger's iconic performance. On October 4th, Todd Phillips' Joker film will give us a freaky new spin on the clown prince of crime, portrayed by the always captivating Joaquin Phoenix. The Dark Knight will be zipping away from Netflix on September 1st. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street is probably one of Tim Burton's weirdest and most wonderful movies, and that's saying a lot considering all the outlandish oddities he's made in the past. A silver screen translation of Stephen Sondheim and Hugh Wheeler's musical of the same name, Sweeney Todd features Johnny Depp in the title role, a barber/serial killer who cuts the hair and throats of his customers with his signature straight razor. Meanwhile, Todd's right-hand woman, Mrs. Nellie Lovett, portrayed by Burton's ex-wife and frequent collaborator Helena Bonham Carter, uses his leftovers as a main ingredient in her special meat pies.
What are we going to do about the boy then?
Send him up.
Oh, we don't need to worry about him. He's a simple thing.
The film slashed its way to the top of the box office in December 2007, earning $152 million worldwide against its $50 million production budget, raking in dazzling reviews from critics. A National Board of Review selected pick for the top 10 movies of the year, Sweeney Todd also took home numerous Golden Globe Awards and an Academy Award for Best Art Direction. Sweeney Todd leaves Netflix on September 1st, so check it out now before it's too late. Chop chop! Eager for more Fast and Furious in your life after catching the franchise spin-off Hobbs & Shaw? Plan a back-to-back-to-back binge session of 3 Fast and Furious films that won't be available to stream on Netflix for much longer. They're gone, baby.
Where's he going?
Went to the car wash.
Whatever, go fetch my car.
Go fetch your car?
The first 3 entries in the high-octane series are skidding away from Netflix on September 1st. The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. If you're looking for a mindless adrenaline rush, you simply can't go wrong with this franchise. But you better get a move on. Adapted from Anthony Burgess's novel of the same name, Stanley Kubrick's dark futuristic fantasy A Clockwork Orange follows the exploits of a charismatic young sociopath named Alex, played with insidious glee by Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, jolly good.
Alex and his merry band of thugs commit ultra-violence wherever they go, until Alex is finally thrown into jail following one of his intensely heinous crimes. In order to return to society, he agrees to undergo rehabilitation through psychological conditioning, and when he's finally back on the streets, it's Alex's turn to be the victim. Or is it? Whether revisiting the film or checking it out for the first time, you simply won't be able to take your eyes off the screen. Check out A Clockwork Orange before it leaves Netflix on September 1st, because it would be a crime to miss it. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about your favorite films are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.